Hello and good afternoon, everyone who's joined the stream. Thank you very much. A new week, a new round of streams to come. I hope you had a great weekend, and yeah, we'll obviously starting off fresh week, which means looking obviously at what's going on, and Bitcoin is getting smashed today, so we'll obviously cover that. We'll cover all all of the possibilities. And yeah, this was actually what we covered last night, so it's actually starting to kind of play out in real time. It's not looking so good. I must say it's not looking so good, and altcoins are getting absolutely pummeled, aren't they? But yeah, we'll get more into that. Do make sure that you drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new. We've got 37 people in, so yeah, thank you very much for joining me. We'll have a nice stream today, and we are back with some interesting stuff today. We're going to place a polymarket trade. I've got the streaming account loaded back up, so we'll potentially look to take a trade. However, we don't want to be trying to catch any falling knives here, which is the potential to happen. So we'll see what happens. I'm just here for the intro music, says Wolf Boy. So Wolf Boy is a fan of the Wii shopping cart music. The music is interesting. It sure is. Is today the day we see Alex Dave? No, not today, but it is this week. I reckon probably like Wednesday, to be honest, Steve. I reckon like Wednesday is the day that I'm aiming for. But howdy, sir. Hope you had a nice weekend. We've got Reggie in. Hello to you, Reggie. What's Stonksy saying? Well, yes, we will have a look at that, of course. But yeah, do make sure that you drop a like on the stream. We have 35 people in, so we should easily be able to push that above 20 likes easy. We are falling. Sui, we can have a look at Sui. I'm just seeing discounts. I've been watching virtual for ages. $5 to 225 is under half price at the moment. Maybe more discounts to come. Yeah, maybe. That thing went up like an absolute rocket ship, though, didn't it? It did what? It did. Was it like a 90x or something like that in like a month? Insane. Are you planning to give away some assets? No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But yeah, we are obviously breaking below the key demand zone that we've been watching on Bitcoin for a while. So we could see this cascade pretty aggressively. I would just be careful, especially, you've got like that wick looks like it's prime for taking. These do, and obviously we have the big one here at 85k. But yeah, it's not looking the best, I must say. However, there's plenty of time. We've still got over 11 hours on the daily. We could easily see this absorbed and eaten up. However, yeah, I must say it's not looking the best for the time being. And this is something that we were looking to long as well. We was looking at this yesterday. AI 16Z. Now we are coming back into, if I get rid of this and I get rid of, let's make that a lot smaller. We are coming back into obviously retesting this kind of range here. However, with how Bitcoin's looking, I'm not too trigger happy to jump into it just yet. But this is probably something that I will be looking to take a gamble on. Obviously, it's had a 62% retracement at the moment, so we'll see what happens. Hype is another one, potentially. But yeah, we aren't looking too good, I must say. Where do you think that we're going? Let me know in the chat. Where do you think that we're going? My eyes now are on this build-up of wicks to the left of us. I think we could see a pretty strong cascade. I mean, if we potentially a sweep of this, I would be tempted. I would be tempted by. However, yeah, we are in a danger zone at the moment. We have 46 people in as well, so please do drop a like on the stream and get your questions and thoughts and feelings in the chat, and I will do my best to answer them. Is Bitcoin about to drop more? Got a Sui position with a lit price of 407. Yeah, well, don't know. It doesn't look too good, does it? However, we did discuss yesterday about potentially put in the low of the week in early. I didn't obviously anticipate last night that we were going below the demand zone, but it is something that we've covered, over the past few weeks. Is looking at, potentially if we broke down from here, clearing out some of this and then bouncing. Now, obviously, the catch is going to be reclaiming here. Now that this has likely probably flipped to resistance, unless we get a strong bid. This is going to be the catch for reclaiming this range here. Now, we just don't want it to be distribution. We don't want this to be distribution because, we're all in trouble then. We're in a lot of trouble, I must say. Shiro, stop doing that. I'm going to delete your comments. Don't be putting contract addresses in the chat. If you do that again, I will have to ban you, unfortunately. I've been short XDC all morning. Current take profits are 8-8. Then holding, rest to see how far this nuke goes. Yeah, I think something like this is where we've had a bit of a, if we go to the hourly chart, you can see Stonksy give the indication of the short earlier this morning, 6 o'clock UTC, around 94k, and that's obviously caught the bid down. When you get a sort of sell off like this, especially when you break below a key region that this was, to slowly, we probably will end up with a big fast liquidation wick at some point where we'll just go by a couple minute candles and it just go bump bump bump, and then probably get absorbed back upwards. But I do have the streaming account loaded now, so let's get that into futures, and then we can potentially take advantage of anything that we see on stream. Now, yesterday we were looking at Polymarket. If you had to decide now, long or short, nothing. Well, the risk reward for shorting was on this, kind of on this retest here. So when it came back up here and retested the underside here, that was, something to watch out for, where it's rejected and come back down. I mean, you could potentially short with the invalidation, that it reclaims the range here. So if it gets back above the demand zone here, where we've held support over the past few weeks, then you could cut it then, as long as you're happy with the loss. So that's one potential option. But yeah, I think I wouldn't be longing, because you're basically just hoping, you're basically just praying that it's going to bounce. The long would be reclaiming here. Once we reclaim here and then upwards, invalidation, it breaks back below. So at the moment, I would say nothing. But if you are going to do one, you've got more ammo for shorting, because pretty easy invalidation if it reclaims above here. Hi Dave, love seeing Stonksy go red on the 1 hour this morning. Yeah, I was looking at that this morning. I tweeted about it, but I also tweeted about it a bit late. It was here, when I saw it. So it already flipped down. But awesome video that you put together yesterday, mate. That'll be up after I finish streaming. Really good. So do make sure everyone keeps an eye out for that. There will be a new Stonksy video going out today, made by Save with Crypto. Yours truly in the chat here. But before we look at any more market stuff, yesterday we was looking at, obviously, I think that this is probably worth points, personally. Now, don't go and follow this. This is not, I repeat, not financial advice. However, I think the possibility of him getting pardoned while it's at 3%, I think is not so bad at all. So I'm actually going to take this trade, and if it obviously comes off, it would be fantastic. But I think because it would cause that much of a stir, I think he'd probably be one of the last ones to be pardoned. So maybe that, if he's going to be pardoned, it will obviously have to be this week sometime. So yeah, I'm going to do this now. And yeah. Have we done it? I've never used this before. Was that done? Oh, there we go. There we go. So yeah, just took a yes on that. So we'll see what happens. But I think, personally, I was looking at it yesterday while we was live last night on stream. And I thought, oh, you know what? It's worth a stab, that. 3%, worth a stab. Worth a gamble. So yeah, that is not financial advice. So do not go and follow me on that. But yeah, it'd be interesting for sure. It'll be interesting. Dave, 200k next. I wish, mate. Yeah. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Thank you for joining again. Hope you had a nice weekend. Big up Mike in the chat. And we do have 57 people on with us today. So thank you very much for joining. If you've just jumped in the last couple of minutes, do make sure you drop a like on the stream, please. Do make sure you drop a like on the stream. And if you are new, welcome to Stonksy. As you can see here, what is Stonksy? It is an indicator that can be used across all markets. Obviously, we mainly look at crypto, but it can be used across stocks, commodities, FX, all that jazz. And as you can see here, this is on the 1 hour Bitcoin chart. It called a short perfectly this morning. And then, yeah, we've had a 4K drop since the call. So, yeah, there we go. That's what it's all about. But what else does Stonksy do? Obviously, the background color change is indications for long and short opportunities in the market. It also automatically plots support and resistance lines for you. And we do have other features such as alternative time frame. This works for the background. So I could set it to show me, 5 minute, 10 minute, whatever, background color changes while I'm viewing the 1 hour. And we do have bullish and bearish arrows, which seeks you to get more accurate or, more confirmation for entries. So yeah, loads and loads of stuff with the indicator. And also you do get every upgrade that we do for free, and you do get full access to the Discord server as well. So yeah, if you are wanting to join Stonksy and you like what you see, this short here today probably would have paid for, a lifetime, an annual, definitely, a monthly plan or two for sure. The link is in the description below, which will take you to this page. And as you can see here, here's the plans that we offer. And you can pay in crypto as well. So yeah, do make sure you sign up to Stonksy and come and join us. Never been a better time, especially if we're going to get, a liquidation event today, which will then, likely see some relief. Plenty of opportunities to be made. Plenty trades to be taken. And yeah, plenty going on. Good bro in Denver for a bit. Oh, fantastic. You do get about you, mate. Hi, mate. When can we long? That's a good question, isn't it? It's a good question. Personally, I don't think there's any. There's no positive to long in right now. There's no positive to long in this. You are just pretty much just hoping. You're hoping and praying. You're hoping and praying with all your might that it bounces. Personally, we've discussed obviously the possibility of this, which we drew out yesterday. Now I will be watching a sweep of this potentially today. And then if we go lower, yeah, we're just going to basically clear out all the liquidity that was generated on the run up. But we need to hold. If we do get the sweep of 85k, that is imperative to hold. We do not want to go back down here. Can you imagine what will happen to alts if we get another 20% retracement on Bitcoin? But everything's going to be halved at least. It's going to be absolutely horrific. So yeah, we unless you sat on a bunch of stables, yeah, we don't want that. Have you some drive by at 77k? I don't think we go down that low personally, but anything's possible in it. Why not? I don't think we go down that low, but you really don't know with what it's looking like. You really don't know. So yeah, we got ETH. As you can see here again, Stonksy caught the short this morning, all the way down on ETH. This is on the 1 hour chart. Sol, bang again, all the way down. Let's have a look at Sui. What's Sui doing? Sui, again, all the way down. We did drop below this region that I highlighted at some point. Was it yesterday? I can't remember. We did drop below it, come back up, rejected, and then sold off. But yeah, Sui caught it perfectly. So no, as you can see there, just them 4 examples that we looked at: Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, Sui. Stonksy has caught the drop in the market perfectly this morning, as we'll, cover loads more altcoins again today. So yeah, if you are looking to get Stonksy, the link is in the description for that. Do come and join us. And if you are obviously looking to trade anywhere, the best non-KYC exchange, and just the best exchange in general, is BLOFIN. The one that I will be, hopefully, if we get a good opportunity while we're on stream, I will be looking to take a trade live on stream with you guys. But yeah, if you are wanting to join me, do click that link in the description. I'll put it in the chat now as well. It's the best exchange to use because it's non-KYC, which means you only sign up with an email. You don't need to give them your ID. So yeah, we will do click that link. It's in the chat now. It's also first one in the description. The best exchange for you to use, for buying and selling your spot, for doing your futures trade and all of it. Doomsday. Hello, Stonksy. How you doing, mate? Great to see you. How are you settling in Thailand? Hello, brother. Could you take a look at IDEX? Sure. Hi, Dave. Nice to see you. Exciting day. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Yeah, it's great to see you. Thank you very much for joining. We do have 58 people in the chat, so thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate you taking some time out to join me on today's stream. So yeah, if you are new, or if you're not new, make sure everyone drops a like on the stream. But if you are new, make sure you subscribe and click those links in the description. Least of all, if you want to trade on BLOFIN. Yeah, like I said before, best exchange for you to trade on. And with it being non-KYC, obviously you want safety, don't you? Well, all customer assets are custodied in Fireblocks. So BLOFIN doesn't have access to users' funds. So yeah, they're all backed 1-to-1, 100% safe. So you can't really get better than that, can you? Non-KYC, fully backed, all safe, secure. There we go. But yeah, what did someone want me to look at? If Bitcoin goes down 20%, do you think also XRP and other votes will go minus 50%? Maybe not minus 50. That might have been a bit of an exaggeration for me, but they will get smashed, yeah. They would definitely go down more than 20%. Most of them, anyway. You might get 1 or 2, that's shown signs of relative strength. But I would expect most would go down 30 to 40. Maybe not get cut in half, but I would expect 30 to 40-ish. Bonjour from Wales. Hello, James. Bonjour to you. How'd you say hello from Wales in Welsh? That's a question for you. How do you say hello from Wales in Welsh? I really wonder. Everyone says Doomsday, if it might not be the opposite. Yeah, it could be. But you can't lie. We have broken below what I would consider, a key range. So if we reclaim this, then people will probably get caught offside. But while we're now below this, I will not be touching it, because as you can see here on the daily, every time we've come into here, we have found demand and bounced. So yeah, if we reclaim this, and start going back above, like to say 91.5, that I think that would probably be a good starting point. Then yeah, we could potentially be on for a good squeeze back in here. Until then, you've just got to look at it as what the chart is saying. But I do like what you're saying. It's not all, sometimes it's good to take a step back and say, do I really want to believe what everyone is saying? Say another one. Stonksy caught the drop this morning. OP, another one. Link, another one. You get the picture. You get the idea. Stonksy's caught the drop across the whole market. So yeah, do make sure you go and you come and sign up to Stonksy. We are holding the weekly lounge meeting as well. We do have a lounge meetup every Monday after I finish streaming in the Discord as well. So yeah, loads of benefits, loads of positives to joining Stonksy. Croso. Reggie says, hello, oh Gimru. Is it? I thought it was like spelt with it. I thought it was spelt with a C. Is it not like Cymru? Something like that. I used to think it was Simru, like Simru. But then I said it to a Welsh person and just started laughing at me like, that's not how you say it. So would it not be hello, oh Cymru? No. False move Monday. Potentially putting in the low of the week. Yeah, we do have 65 people in as well, which is absolutely mega. So thank you for joining me today. And do make sure you drop a like on the stream and subscribe. This week we've got loads coming. I will be on Facecam this week, like someone asked before. I thought, it was Steve-O, wasn't it? Probably Wednesday. I'm aiming for to have everything ready. Absolute carnage. We go lower for sure. Yeah, for as long as we stay below here. Yeah, 1 hour did everything. Yeah, it's caught it on the 1 hour on everything. We've looked at Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, Sui, Say, Link, Pol. We've looked at loads and it's caught it absolutely perfectly on the 1 hour. So yeah, to all 68 of you, I assume there's probably a good portion of you that aren't Stonksy users. If you like what you see today, which you should if you like making money, then yeah, do click that second link in the description and come and sign up to Stonksy. Yeah, we have been doing that, Jordan. We have been looking at altcoins off the side. Cymru is Welsh. Oh, is that right? Croso is hello. And also bring up the news about California wildfires. I'm 3,000 meters above Israel right now. Oh, you're on a plane. Oh, Jordan's on a plane. He's on a plane. The California wildfires. Yeah, pretty crazy, isn't it? Yeah, pretty crazy. Do we have? I know we got Steve in the chat, but do we have anyone who's actually living in America right now in the chat? Let me know if we do have any American citizens in the chat. Agent Smith says, hi Dave, boom boom, shake that room. Yes, Agent Smith, thank you for joining the stream. I don't believe I've seen you before, so yeah, do make sure you subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and check out the links in the description. We do have the streaming account loaded up. We do have the streaming account loaded up with USDT ready to take advantage of any opportunities that come across us today. However, my personal opinion is you don't want to be trying to knife catch this yet. It's more than likely that we'll see at some point just a big dirty liquidation move, really fast, really aggressive. That will just clear everyone out, and then that will be the opportunity to bounce then. So that's what we'll hopefully we get it on stream. That would be good. If we could get it on stream, then yeah. But as for now, there's nothing really much. The only one really that has obviously been screaming out to us is AI 16Z, which we was looking at yesterday. But obviously it coming back into sort of this range where it had found, obviously resistance for quite a period of time on the daily. It has had over 60% retrace so far. So I think it probably will get a bounce. We just obviously don't want to be too premature in trying to long it. What am I doing here? Right, get rid of that now. We don't want to be too premature in trying to long this if Bitcoin is going to have, a really fast move to the downside. So we'll keep our eyes on it. Maybe we could scale in half, but yeah, I'm not too not in a rush at all. Not in a rush at all. I think hype is another one worth looking at because a few weeks ago we did outline this plan here, as you can see drawn on the chart here, which Took a while, but we did get the drop into this zone. Now, this zone come about because I was looking at this little consolidation block that we had here. Now, we did kind of just touch it right on the nose last week and then bounced. However, yeah, I think it's come back into a region. I would like to maybe see that wick taken out. But height might be another one that we look at. Height might be another one that we look at to get involved with. We've got enough USDT in the account where we could, we could take a few. We will be using low leverage because obviously that is best practice. What have we got here? Oh, we got loads. We've got loads in here. Hang on. We've got loads of people discussing Welsh in the chat. Fire extinguisher stocks flying. Yeah, I bet. American here. So we got Mullins. American here. Whereabouts are you from, mate? Whereabouts are you from? We got Casey as well, American. Any Californians or anyone close to California? Out of you two? Whereabouts are you located state-wise? California. Oh, yes. What are we doing into NYC Open? Well, at the moment, we're dropping into it, aren't we? Which could be a trap. It could be a sign of, we're going to get a move lower. Or it could be a trap and potentially put the low of the week in early. But I'm waiting for at least evidence of, I want to see that liquidation wick. California wildfires will push up inflation massively. The damage is around 1% of USA GDP, a huge amount of money. If inflation goes up with tariffs, then markets will drop huge. Could see 40k Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean the thing is, it's a lagging indicator, innit? It would take probably a few months for that to be shown in the data. So yeah, hopefully we'd be able to see out Q1 at least without that obviously coming into play, because it will take time to show that in the data. Big dirty batty move. Stonksy will make generational wealth. Why delayed today? Exactly. Crypto Bash. Crypto Bash is a Stonksy user. Can we see Bitcoin on the 1 minute and 3 minute instead? Yeah, of course. Of course we can. I'm eating lunch on a plane. Amazing. I hope you're comfy. I hope you are comfy, Jordan. Let's see. 1 minute. So yeah, as you can see here, we have caught the drop down after we broke down below demand, and then the short-lived bounces that we've had. Let's have a look on the 3 minute. Nothing much going on the 3 minute. But yeah, I think we'll just see. We'll see what happens as we roll in. As we roll into US Open. Obviously, we will be live on the Open today as well. So we'll be able to see the initial reaction. One thing that we obviously want to keep an eye on is if I move this up. Let me see. Put that there. Is the S&P 500. Let's have a look on the daily chart. So we have now swept this low. Did we? Yeah, we have now swept this low, which I outlined on stream last week. I think it was Friday. Might have been Friday, might have been Thursday, I can't remember. I think it probably would have been Friday. Now, if we do, obviously, this would be a standard sweep of liquidity. If we get back above, then yeah, we'll probably bounce. If we do drop lower, then yeah, we are probably going to fall another 50 to 80 points, something like that. Potentially 100 points. So yeah, this is something to definitely keep an eye on today as well. Because there's obviously a lot of uncertainty in the markets. Like Jordan's been saying, the wildfires. But also, we've got Trump. Trump's back in office a week today. We've got Trump back in office a week today, so there's plenty going on. Thoughts on what happens on the 20th when Trump is Nothing really. I just think it will just be an absolute nothing burger. It'll just be a nothing burger, because when he gets back in on the first day, he's probably not going to announce anything to do with Bitcoin or crypto on his first day back in. And I don't think really anyone should be expecting that. I think it'll just be a nothing burger. It will happen, maybe not today, but it will happen. 2,700 on ETH. I made just under 27% yesterday, 3x lev on an alt scalping. Just under $800 using 1,000 USD. And Stonksy, good Sunday. Sideways all day. Nice one, Team G and Dave and Imagine Project. There you go. So what a testimonial that is by one Stonksy user, Agent Smith. He made just under $800 yesterday using $1,000 utilizing Stonksy. So there you go. He's basically paid for many months of access. That would basically almost fully cover an annual pass to Stonksy. So yeah, obviously, if you're wanting to make some serious progress and P&L in 2025 and take your trading to that next level, do make sure you get Stonksy. TMG says, we have started a downtrend and people copy me are doing big numbers. I did too, but closed most at 3,200. You're in New York City. Oh, Mike, yeah, I forgot. Obviously, you're over there too, aren't you? You're over too. I'll run the 1 minute Bitcoin chart. We'll have the S&P on the 1 minute as well. I'll dual screen it. M2 supply injection incoming. Turn that printer on. Hopefully Trump just comes in, fires up the printer, gets the printer on, which would likely give a good 2025, and then we will worry about the absolute carnage to come in 26 with soaring inflation again. Can't wait to go back full-time trading 3 more days. Yes, Yongxi, how has been moving over to Thailand for you? Yongxi is another Stonksy user, and he's been out in Cambodia just trading full-time, and he's now over in Thailand. Can you try Bybit chart and a 10-minute? How long to US Open? 1 hour and 20 minutes. 1 hour, yeah. I'll load up the Bybit chart in a sec. If there's a good chance that the price would drop, the expectation is that majors play in the field would take the profit, which put even more pressure on the chart, isn't it? No, because the major players have probably already took the profit. If the price is going to be forced down, then they've already probably took the profit in the consolidation range that we've been in, which we are in serious trouble. If we break below 85k, then yeah, we are really in trouble. It will not be pretty. Wouldn't we drop on in considering buys are priced in? Buys for what though? Not really, no. Because it's not like a massive event. Like it's not. So like when you have like the obviously like sell the news events, you have like the build up to them, and then they come, and then they're gone, and then that's it. That's not the case with this. It's completely different. The market's obviously known for over 2 months now that Trump's getting back in. But he's in for 4 years. It's a completely different scenario to being like a standard sell the news event that we get in crypto. Because I don't think anyone should just be expecting, he'll get in on the 20th and then suddenly he's going to announce a reserve, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, everything on the first day. I don't think anyone would be expecting that, in my opinion anyway. I don't really see why it would be a sell the news event, because there's not really been any, aside from obviously the breakout play, there's not really been any hype to it. And we was probably going to break to the upside at some point anyway. It just sped it up. There will be no altcoin season. So Mike's an American over in You are Arkansas, aren't you? I think, Mike. I think it is right. So he's saying fires are crazy. All insurance companies cancel insurance policies. No one cleaned brush. Just total failure. Only way it could be worse if they admitted it was all planned. Well, I actually did see someone put a comparison. I don't know if this is true or not, or if it's actually accurate, but I saw that where the fires are is pretty much very, very close to being identical to where there's this plan, isn't there? It's called like Smart LA 2028 for them to have like a smart, quote unquote smart city. Smart LA 2028 it's called. And where all the fires are located is basically where a high-speed rail network has been planned to be built, which is a bit suspicious in it. And then obviously you have the fact of LA's hosting the Olympics in it, or hosting, a lot of, I think it's hosting a lot of the Olympics at some point in the future. So where was they going to build all the stuff? Where was they going to build all the arenas and stuff that I needed? Interesting. It's interesting for sure. Some good discussion as well on it. 15 minutes this year is crazy. It's like a bad plot movie. Yeah, well, yeah. So, some dots don't seem well connected, do they? Seems very suspicious. Right. What was the TMG wanted me to look at the Bybit chart? Thank you very much for everyone who's joined as well. If you have just joined in the last 5 minutes or so do make sure you drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new. And if you are looking for the best exchange for you to trade on, sign up to BLOFIN. First link in the description. I'll pop it in the chat now as well. Non-KYC, so you just sign up with an email. Easy. And that's where I'll be trading on stream. Back to doing some trades live on stream. I do have the account loaded up ready if we see any opportunity today. So yeah, we'll see. So the Bybit chart. Jordan wants me to check the Bybit chart. But yeah, the 1 hour on Stonksy has been absolutely fantastic. If you obviously don't know what Stonksy is and you're new to the stream, Stonksy is an indicator that can be used obviously across crypto, which is the majority of what we look at, but it can also be used across stocks, commodities, indices, FX, covers all markets. It has a background color change, which I will get up now. So like this, background color change, which indicates long and short opportunities in the market. Also plots SR levels for you, automated. So it'll show you support and resistance. And we did release a big update last week as well, which incorporated 2 updates in one. And you can see more information about that with this video on the channel. So yeah, do make sure you come and join us. You do get full access to the Discord as well. But yeah, we are, as you can see here, we'll just have a little rattle through. We'll just have a little rattle through. So this is on the 1 hour chart that we're looking at. So Bitcoin, as you can see there, caught the drop. ETH, wait for it to load, caught the drop perfectly. Sol, caught the drop perfectly. Sui, perfect. You get the idea. Say.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oh, my phone thought I was saying Siri there instead of say. Yeah, link. So yeah, fantastic indicator. If you're obviously looking, to hit your goals this year, you know where it's at. So Team G saying the arena exists. You would have done this 5 years ago if it were planned. 2 years is not enough time. The whole smart city thing is nonsense. What do you need? What do you think of the chances that we bounce back from 80s or that we will sink further into the 60s? I think if we sink into the 60s, my personal opinion would be that is the cycle done. If we go down into the 60s, I think that would be cycle over. Night. Get a complacency bounce towards 80k or so. 85, maybe even 90. and then roll over, and then high time frame downtrend. I think it will be over, done and dusted if we go into the 60s. If we go into the 80s, it's fine. More than fine to go into the 80s. More than fine to go into the 80s. We looked at this yesterday, and this is something that we've looked at a while, is obviously coming down and sweeping 85k if we get there. However, there is a lot of build-up of stops and liquidity resting in this zone here. So obviously I've got this highlighted at the moment. Potentially we don't go all the way and we come down and sweep this and then bounce. But not to say that we even do go lower. There is the potential that we've just come out, because what we also need to look at is, and I will show you right now, just let me get rid of some of these drawings so we can focus on it. There we go. Is that we've just come and we have ran pretty much a full liquidity sweep of recent PA. As you can see here, we did come down here on Monday, the 30th of December. Now, last week we did get this sweep of it here. However, we didn't touch this one. So we have just come and took that one out, and we've just took that one out. So up until we even took that as well. So pretty much going back nearly 2 months, we have now ran all liquidity to the downside up to 2 months ago, nearly up to the 18th of November would be, the next wick down. So that's also something to consider. Like I said before, this could just be putting in the low of the week, and then we rally. Obviously, we would reclaim the key range on the daily chart, and then that would it. It would have trapped loads of people here, use that for fuel for a bounce, and then we'd just be back within here then. So yeah, interesting. There's some good discussion. Are we actually debating the bull market cycle ending at the beginning of post-year halving? Well, yeah, if we go down into the 60s, if we went down into the 60s, it's not really too irrational to think that would be it. It's not really too irrational. Someone asked about the 60s. I'm not saying that I was planning for that. I don't even think personally that we get a retest of the range. I think that leaves it for after it tops out. However, if someone asks me a question, I will answer it. So I was answering the question. Once you go back into this range, look how hard it was for Bitcoin to get out of this. Bitcoin couldn't get out of this for 8 months, and it took Trump getting in office for it to finally break through. If you go back into here, you then back within the range, you would at least probably cascade into the mid range or lower. Now, someone asked about 60s, so probably around here or so. You'd then have to get the fuel to then reclaim this. So you'd have to then push that back to support. You'd have to get through here. Now, instantly, once you go down there, you would have sell walls lined on that resistance there again. You would then have to come up. You'd then have to push through all possible selling momentum. You'd have to reclaim this as well. Plus, you got to remember as well, it's not like other cycles. No two cycles are the same. And we've been in an uptrend for 2 years now. We've already been in an uptrend for 2 years. Just because last cycles played out where the top came, 400 to 500 days after the halving, doesn't mean that this one comes. We broke all-time high before the halving. Never happened before. We've had ETFs catalyze moves up. Never happened before, minus the futures ETF in late 2021. Not all cycles are the same, and we've had a lot of new stuff this cycle. So it's perfectly reasonable to have the discussion. Again, not to say that I believe that. I think if we get down towards 85k, I think that would probably mark the bottom of the move, and then we bounce. So what you think? Are we done with the bloodbath today? Potentially. It's getting a nice bounce in it, and it is moving back into where it needs to go. I think if we get back above 92k, then yeah, we've got the potential to really squeeze. But yeah, we do have 64 people in, and that did drop off and then went back up. So I assume a lot of you are new. If you are new, welcome to Stonksy. My name's Dave, your host. Do make sure you like and subscribe. And do make sure you click the links in the description. Sign up to BLOFIN, the best non-KYC exchange out there for you. And we will be doing some live trading today if we see any good opportunities on BLOFIN, of course. And this indicator that we're using today is Stonksy. But Bitcoin going down isn't the end of the bull cycle, is it? Just normally that just triggers money flowing into alts, or am I missing something? After distribution, yeah. After distribution. Historically, yeah. Yeah. Once money starts flowing out of it. But the problem you'd have is if we dropped, let's just say for argument's sake, again, this is not what I think happens. I don't think we get the perfect retest of this because it will be too much of a gift. It will be too much of a gift to long. It'd be easy. But for instance, that would be 20%. The way how weak our alts are against Bitcoin, you would imagine most alts would probably be smashed 30 to 40% on a minus 20% Bitcoin move, at least. Some might get hit even harder. But we are bouncing quite nicely, to be fair. We are bouncing quite nicely. And as you can see here, if we go back to the daily, yeah, if we can get some good absorption still and we get back above, 92K, then even manage 92.5K, then yeah, that could be it. That could be it. And it could have just been nothing more than a liquidity sweep and a trap. So it is playing out quite interestingly going into US Open in just over an hour's time. And for those of you that missed it, I did place a very interesting bet on Polymarket before. I've put $50 on SBF to be pardoned at 3% chance. So it's not exactly priced into the market that it's going to happen, but I just thought it's probably worth the risk. I mean, if it comes off, nice reward for sure. But yeah, for May as well. I was looking at it yesterday and I thought this is one of them things where if it comes off and you've looked at it and you've thought that looks good and you don't do it, then you're thinking, why did I not just take the risk on that? So yeah, that's what we've done. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. No worries, Edvinaz. Thank you for your participation in the chat. Very much appreciated. Again, it's perfectly fine to have discussion. If someone asks me a question, I will answer it to, the best of my knowledge or, the best of my what I think on the situation. Not to say that I think that would happen or anything, but if someone asks me a question in the chat, I will answer it to the best of my ability. But yeah, give me some altcoins in the chat. Let's see what Dot's doing, shall we? Let's see what Dot's doing. As you can see, again, another example of Stonksy catching the move perfectly to the downside. Following, obviously, it caught the move all the way up across the board at the start of the year. Then caught the move all the way down when we had that crash down. Was it? Yeah, last week, wasn't it? Yeah, last week. And then we got, obviously, some chop. But then, yeah, we have got a really good indication with the injection of volatility that we've had today. But it's going to be interesting to watch for sure. We could very easily just squeeze this now. We do have the potential to just squeeze it. I'm interested in taking this, to be honest. I might take a little bit. I am interested in taking this AI16Z1 as just like a high risk sort of potential high reward play because of where it's coming into. And we just put the stop around 80. So let's have a look. It should have it. Here it is. Let's see. What would we have? I want to. No, here we go. Yeah, USDT. Let's see. Advanced. Let's see. So we put it at 80. Confirm. And where would we be looking for it to bounce to? We'd be looking for it to bounce. Oh, piss. It would be just above there, won't it? Wrong way. Got it the wrong way round. There we go. Right. Yeah, we'll be about like 180 or just above. Let's see. Wouldn't be too bad. I think we probably rock with this. I'm going to do it. We got both of them selected, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. So that we're looking at a swing trade for that now. Invalidation, I've put at 80 cents. And then I'd be looking for the retrace. I haven't got it mapped out on the golden pocket there, but I imagine it would be up around 180-ish. So we'll see what happens. That'd be obviously something that's going to be on in the background for a while. Or maybe not a while, who knows? Put all is still holding. But really, H1 DR4. But really, I don't know what you mean, Mike. I don't know whether it's just I'm not connecting the dots there, but I don't know what that. I don't know what that last bit means. You're gonna have to spell it out for me, I think. Butthole. I think I still. Oh, but I do have butthole still here. Let's have a look at butthole. Yeah, butthole's had some mad swings, hasn't it? Let's have a look at Fartcoin. What's Fartcoin doing? Yeah, Fartcoin just keeps coming lower, doesn't it? We want Fartcoin to come down to here. This would be a fantastic long opportunity. This if it come down towards here. I don't know if it'll get there or not, but if it did, that would be a fantastic long opportunity. H1 DR4 is an AI agent by virtual. Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay. I wasn't aware. But let me know any altcoins you want me to look at. Let me know in the chat. Can we look at some coins that are decent? Like .link Sui. Yeah, we have looked at them. Can have a look at them again, but we have looked at all of them. I mean, DOT coming into another key level, obviously, that it's retested before. As you can see here, it did act as resistance. Then we did get the retest here, which it absorbed. Now it's testing it again, $6. It will probably go down to 540 if we do break below 6. So pretty easy way to map that out there. So below 6, we're probably dropping another 10%. as long as obviously the market conditions are there to make that happen. So yeah, that's DOT, and obviously Stonksy caught the short on the 1 hour as well, which we did cover before when we looked at it. Link is pretty interesting, isn't it? Link's pretty interesting because this is the lowest it's been in a month and a half on Link. Now, what would I be looking for? I'd probably be looking for this on Link as a high probability setup. As you can see here, resistance, breakthrough, no proper retest yet, and it will be primed to having a big liquidity build up here as well. As you can see, not really anything was swept on the way up. Even these big long tails here, that one wasn't swept by that one afterwards. So yeah, this move down here could probably be pretty aggressive. Again, right market conditions if Bitcoin favors it. So yeah, something to watch out for Link. Either that or it reclaims the upper level. What was the other one? Sui. Yeah, Sui, again, we got it mapped out. As you can see, caught lovely by Stonksy on the daily. But yeah, level to watch to the downside, around $4, just above $4. Level to reclaim to the upside is this tiny little region here, around 473, 477-ish. Above that, as you can see, resistance on the daily, flip to support, back to resistance. So Sui, yeah, we probably want to see another just shy of 10% to the downside before it really approaches, a really good high probability setup there. But yeah, super clean there. It's very, very easy to just look at that and say, right, there's a key level to the upside. There's a key level to the downside. You just trade around it. TMG says, I won't touch fat coin with a bad, Paul. I sold a while back and I'm happy. It ain't going much higher. This is why people, yeah, I wouldn't be playing it for a fresh all-time high, but they do tend to get a decent bounce once they've had enough of a retrace. Remember, the refresh loop is every 10 minutes. Well, we're lucky that we have so many constant viewers as well. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Mark this out on your chart and wait for it to potentially unfold. I mean, for Sui, there's not really a massive amounts that you can look at on the low time frame because that's not really a big range in itself. You've got 14% from upside to downside. So unless you're really looking to scalp it and, be in and out of trades all throughout the day or whatever, I'd just be focusing on them two upside, downside levels for now. And then if you do get above here, then you'd be looking for all-time highs. Get above where it found, obviously where it ran out of steam last time after it pushed through $5. And then you'd be looking to at least go up and retest it anyway, potentially then push through on the road to $6. So that's what I'd be looking at on SUI. I mean, if we're doing some lower time frame on the problem with lower time frame on things like DOT and that is that on the daily chart is that they're approaching sort of, there's nothing really there as of recent. There's only this wick, and then we're going back all the way to 2 months ago. Same for Link. It's dropped down pretty much through everything. We're now down to levels from a month and a half ago. So we need something really that was holding up with relative strength. What was holding up with relative strength? Something like ADA. Yeah, something like ADA here. So obviously, as you can see, holding up better than other ones like Link and DOT, because it's at the same price as it was 3-4 days ago. So we can look at some, some more lower time frame on ADA. It's pretty much just coming in and testing, isn't it? It's coming in and testing where it halted on Thursday. Yeah, I mean, if we were looking at this, it's not a bad area for a bounce because again, it all just depends what Bitcoin's going to do. But if we are going to drop lower, we will probably look to going back down towards here where Stonksy's got some support lines through. Yeah, we do have 59 people watching, so thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope you're having a good time. Do make sure you drop a like, and if you are new, welcome to the stream. Do make sure you subscribe. I am live for a couple of hours each day, Monday to Friday, and then I do go live once on a weekend as well for an hour. So yeah, do make sure you come and join in the fun. We do have a good time on stream, and yeah, we will be on getting the face cam up as well, probably. I mean, I'm shooting for Wednesday on that. But let me know any altcoins you want me to cover in the chat. We can pretty much pull up anything that you want. So you just let me know what you want to see, and I will get to work on that. But in terms of obviously, looking at something that's not crypto, we are starting to hit some big highs on the DXY now. We are back up to approaching the highest levels of recent times, obviously well back into levels of November 2022. Why am I zooming so far out there? So yeah, it's risk assets are being pressured here by the dollar. It has obviously got room to run as well, potentially. So something, that we need to keep an eye on is the dollar. But all things could change, obviously, from next week onwards, in terms of how it's performed over the past couple of months, because obviously Trump will be bringing his policies back in. Now, if we do have a look at the dollar for while Trump was in, so let's go and have a look. I've got this line drew on there. Let's get the vertical lines on. So Trump came in, it would have been there, wouldn't it? Would have been November 2016. And then obviously he was out in November. Well, that's when he got obviously lost the election, and then he would have been out in the January. So in that time, we obviously saw a big cascade on the dollar to the downside in Trump's first, 2 years. He took office here. So obviously he was elected here. And then actually when he took office, the dollar peaked for his time for while he was in his first term. So it did hit just shy of 104, but then went into a high time frame downtrend. Then we did get a bounce on the dollar back up, but then noticed that it really didn't go close back to where it was heading before he got in. And then obviously to the tail end of it, this was obviously through the pandemic and stuff, but we did get then another retrace. So potentially we see something like this. Potentially, once his policies are back in place, maybe we do see the top of the dollar. Maybe it gives a little double top here, potentially. Maybe we see a double top. And then a drop back down in the dollar. That's something that we will also watch out for. But yeah, that was obviously the DXY's performance during his first time. You don't have to run Stonksy on lower time frame. Just good for people to see chart analysis with flags, patterns, waves, SR levels, head and shoulders. Yeah, we was looking at some patterns last night. Yeah, I can turn it off. As you can see, Stonksy caught the the upwards move on a DXY nicely there as well. So if you're an FX trader, obviously that was something that you would have been monitoring. What about MSTR? Let's go and have a look at MSTR. Actually, that is interesting. We haven't looked at MSTR in a while. Thank you very much for that, SMFC. Obviously, we had the what looks like at the moment was sort of the blow off top moment in MSTR. However, it's come down and it is kind of just ranging, just kind of ranging at the moment. It does have some gaps still open as well. Obviously, a little bit more of a gap to fill down there to 270. However, yeah, we are just ranging. Now, the interesting, obviously, thing is if you go to the monthly chart, it's obviously been up only for a while, but we did go and fill in. Obviously, this is going back, a couple of months now, but we did go and fill in the .com bubble wick, which was obviously up pretty much to where it is now at the moment. So it's pretty much there. That was obviously the top of the .com bubble wick. But if we go and have a look, let's go to the 4 hour. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, it's probably going to get dragged down like it has been if the stock market continues to tumble, and Bitcoin obviously goes alongside that. But it's potentially not topped out. Obviously, depends on Bitcoin's performance, doesn't it? TMG says, let's get to 100 likes. So, yeah, do make sure that you drop a like on the stream. We are just 45 minutes away from US Open. So, 45 minutes away from US Open, which will be interesting to watch after this morning's move. Can you check HNT on high time frame? Wondering what Stonksy has in store for it. I can do that for you. Let's see. HNT. What is HNT? I can't think of what that is. Let's go and have a look. Looks like we need to go potentially to the daily chart. So we have been bearish on the daily since the turn of the new year, which it's dropped. around 20-30%, something like that. But we are coming into a bit of a level of interest there. So a bit of level of interest here. Obviously, was resistance, flipped to support, got back under, resistance, then shot through, retest again, support held. So it'd be interesting to see the reaction off this. Obviously, it's not even really too far away as well. Then if we do get below that, then it's probably going to come back into this region here where it held for a while. But in terms of, if you go back to, what would that be, just over a year, it's pretty much just been in one rate. So if we turn Stonksy off a sec. For the most part, it's had a lot of its time on it within sort of this kind of range before, obviously, it fell out in parts, kind of like there. Spent a lot of its time here. Then that turned out to just be one, obviously, big deviation. Once it got back under again, you see retests, got bought up. But then it has flipped it to resistance again. But yeah, that's pretty much just been one big range trip, minus obviously just one big, see it gets back below, comes back up, tries to get back above, rejects, falls off, again rejects, falls off, then recaptures it. But yeah, it's pretty much just been in one big trading range for just over a year. But yeah, I'll be watching that. I can't remember what that was, what I outlined just then. I think it was like there, weren't it? We've got Oliver. Hello, Oliver. Welcome back. Yes, Dave, just signed up for a month of Stonksy with USDC, being sat on the sidelines for too long and missed that great call from this morning. There you go, mate. There you go. Yes. Thank you. You popped into the stream last night, didn't you? So it's great to see that you've converted over to being a Stonksy user. Great to have you. And obviously I'll see you in the Discord. If my colleague doesn't get to you before me, then I will get to it straight after the stream. But yeah, good to see Oliver obviously come on board with Stonksy, and obviously I appreciate your input that you give into streams. So yeah, it's good to see that you finally took the plunge. And if any of you can't speak, if any of you are considering getting Stonksy, do make sure you come and join Oliver, who's just signed up, and click that link in the description and sign up to Stonksy. You will not regret it. But yeah, great to have you, mate. Great to have you. I hope to see a few more faces as well convert over to being Stonksy users who've been considering it. HNT is helium. Oh, right, okay. You can mine HNT on your phone or box. Oh, right, okay. I think I did remember seeing something about that a while ago. Thanks for your analysis. No worries, mate. I appreciate you giving some input into the chat. Thank you. But yeah, do make sure we've got some really good viewership today. So thank you for joining me. Do click the like button if you've not. And let me know in the chat what you want me to look at. Let me know in the chat what altcoins you want me to look at. We can get rid of some of these. I'll clear this out for tomorrow's stream. Just needs tidying up a bit. Restarting. Most of them being X'd off. But yeah, let me know what altcoins you'd like me to look at. And obviously, if you aren't already, do go and sign up to BLOFIN. First link in the description. I'll put the BLOFIN link in the chat for you now. The best non-KYC exchange out there in the industry. You can use it worldwide with VPN. So if you're not in such a favourable region where you're able to access non-KYC exchanges on your IP address, yeah, if you load up a VPN, pop it on, bing. You are all good once you put yourself somewhere else. But yeah, loads of reasons why you should join BLOFIN. And obviously that's where I'll be doing the live trading I do on stream on BLOFIN. So yeah, come and join me with that. Are you in any trades, Dave? I've took this small one here on a AI 16Z. That's not gone too well so far, but it's very, very low risk reward, 3x leverage, very small position size. Stop loss in. So yeah, apart from that, not really, no. Waiting to see what happens with Bitcoin. We've just rejected off that, so I might even go and close this, to be honest, because one thing we were looking at is obviously if it was going to come up and reject at this level, which it has, that we've discussed. So I probably will close that, to be fair. Let me just close that. Minus $10 on that, but that is more than fair. That wasn't a Stonksy trade either. That was a self-analysed one. Still think there's potential for a bounce, but the market conditions aren't looking favourable for it at the moment. But yeah, as you can see here, we have come up, tried to regain this zone, and at the moment, we are rejecting off it. So yeah, not too good. I still hold out that we might see a liquidation wick at some point after losing here, if we stay below here. So Tony's asked for DOT. Okay, I can cover DOT again, yeah. What about USMFC? Are you in any trades at the moment? And Afterlife is saying, how is ICP looking? Oh, that's an interesting one. I will look at that now. Joe, I'm going to go out on a whim here as well and say I don't think that anyone has asked me about ICP before. I don't think anyone has ever asked me to cover it on stream, so this might be the first time that makes an appearance. Let me pull up DOT. So yeah, DOT. The best view at the moment, in my opinion, is the daily chart because we've pretty much dropped below all recent PA. Unless we're looking to reclaim the upside, which we'd want to reclaim around 656, something like that. But yeah, apart from that, we're going back to price action 2 months ago. So the daily chart is telling we want to hold above $6 on DOT. If we drop below $6, we're probably going down to 540, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing really too much more to DOT at the moment. Hold above $6, then we probably could get a bounce. Drop below $6, then yeah, next level of interest will be 540. So there you go. Hope that helps. And yeah, easy, very, very easy analysis because yeah, there's nothing real to go off of recent PA because yeah, it's dropped below. I suppose you could maybe say that this is forming a falling wedge potentially. It kind of does look like it, doesn't it? So potentially there's that as well. If you are a big patterns person, I'm not so much. I don't mind analysing them and stuff like that, but I never really pay much weight to patterns myself. Yeah, I don't mind putting them on the chart and analysing them, but in terms of patterns, I never really take much attention to them. I prefer just horizontal and yeah, diagonal levels if I need to. But yeah, that's DOT. So yeah, hope that provides some clarity to you, or maybe you had the same thoughts as me. Only in bot trades at the moment, eyes emoji. Oh, interesting. So if anyone obviously is a Stonksy user, you'll know SMFC from in the Discord, and you'll probably know to what bot he's alluding to. So for those of you that don't know, obviously Stonksy, as the indicator that it comes with, we will be hooking it up to BLOFIN, and users will be able to utilize that in terms of following on the Stonksy strategy that has been outlined to be the best performing. So that will be coming soon. It's just in its last phases of testing and development and verification from BLOFIN itself, and then yeah, we'll be ready to rock. So yeah, loads of exciting stuff coming if you do want to take advantage of that. 2 steps for you: sign up to Stonksy and sign up to BLOFIN. Both links in the description. Got in a token. Okay, that seems a massive target at 50x, but good luck to you. Oh, right, okay, we're being botted. Yeah, we're being botted. Let me remove them. There we go, and they've been timed out. I did think that first comment seemed a bit, that looks kind of like a bot, and then the second person put the same. It's interesting. But one coin that I am interested in is Hype. I'm interested in hype because, as you can see, a few weeks ago we did plan this trade out, which it did come into it, touched it, and then we got a decent bounce. Not a major bounce, but a decent bounce. But we are into it here. But again, yeah, I'd probably like to see it come into it maybe a bit more deeply. I mean, if things really, if worst happens, then we could maybe come down to $14 too. Well, I think I would imagine that I'd be inclined to say that that probably holds, but we'll see. Thank you, Dave. No worries, mate. No worries. Let me know what are your thoughts on it. Are you a spot holder or are you looking to take a leverage long on it? Hello, Mike. Yes, here's the mic. Thank you for joining, mate. Afternoon, everyone. Next up, 87k potentially, mate. Potentially. Potentially, we do see lower today. Yeah, we'll have to just see what happens once US market opens. But it's entirely possible. It's not really that far away, is it? I don't know about today. Maybe. I mean, if stuff really hits the fan, then yeah, entirely possible that we see it today. But I don't know about today. But maybe this week. All depends on what unfolds over, obviously, the next couple of hours once US market opens, but also the daily close. We've got 10 hours till the daily close, and at the moment, as you can see, it will close below where it's held so far. So that would be not so much of a good outlook. But it's also possible that we're putting in the weekly low early on. Who knows? We'll just have to see. Situations like this, it's better not to try and double guess it or anything like that. We'll just see what unfolds. Hype TVL has almost halved since its peak in December. Oh, really? Is that true? I don't really pay much attention to on-chain metrics like that. But that's very interesting. On DeFi Llama, it looks weak compared to other chains. Yeah, well, potentially might not be worth much. It would only be a futures trade anyway. But that's interesting to know that it's halved since its peak in December. Have you noticed any other interesting on-chain facts while you've been looking? Is there anything else that stands out to you? Oh, that's interesting. That. Let me know. Let's see if we've got any news. We'll obviously check Crypto Saving Expert for that. So Bitcoin's January slumps, a post-halving tradition. Let's have a read of this. So Bitcoin's historical January form hints that it often goes through corrections after halving years. Could 2025 follow trends of 2017 and 2021 by following up on a correction with a price pump? So yeah, interesting thoughts on that. If you want to get your teeth into that, cryptosavingexpert.com, and they are running a discount on here, so you'll find that link in the description, and the code that you need as well is also in the description with the link. Basically, it'll just take you to this page, scroll down, you need to make sure you toggle over to monthly, and it's this one here, Community Plus. You get 80% off, so that would take it down to £20 a month. You do get obviously all these benefits from it as well, full access to the Academy and access to the Discord where TMG does its AMAs. So yeah, £20 a month, you can't complain, can you? You know, the cost of typical subscriptions like Netflix, Amazon, stuff like that. Yeah, you'll find that good stuff in the description. So go and check it out. Let's have a look in terms of the market. Let's see what we've got. So we've got top 100. Let's wait for it to load. So yeah, we've not really got anything up today. Surprise, surprise. But downside, we have BitDAO down 20%. FTT is getting hammered. Layer Zero is taking a whack. IOTA, Algo, Sandbox. Yeah, plenty of things getting smashed double figures in the top 100 today. Obviously, there's Helium that we've just looked at. TMG, you go live at US Market Open. I don't think he is. No, he said he's on a plane at the moment, so I don't think he is today. I doubt it anyway. I'll be live for US Open though for the first, 15 minutes, half an hour, like we usually do. We do have half an hour until that happens as well. I've been banging the mode drum for a while. The token market cap is less than the TVL held on the chain, which is pretty good. Yeah, that is. Yeah, typically you see a correction with them types of things at some point, don't you? Compared to Tom, which has a market cap which is 50 times higher than its TVL. Interesting. Let's have a look at this mode. So what market cap is mode? Oh, it's only 92 mil as well. Okay, yeah, this potentially has let's see. So I had a decent run up, didn't it, towards the tail end of last year? Let's go and pull it up. Interesting. Okay. I think we might have looked at this once or twice. I'm sure that you might have recommended it on stream before. But yeah, pretty oh yeah, I mean, a fantastic run up, didn't it, at the end of last year? Fantastic run up. It did. What did it do? Nearly, yeah, roughly a 6x. But at the moment, I suppose you could say maybe not that clear. Maybe go to the daily for this. I don't know. Would you say it's flagging out? Maybe you would say it's flagging out, or would you say pennant? Probably a flag in it. Probably a flag more than a pennant, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe a pennant. I don't know. I can't really tell what type of pattern you'd attach to that. To be fair, maybe you just put it up there and say, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. But yeah, looking obviously looking nice, yeah. Clear levels to hold as well, isn't there? Clear levels to hold, clear levels to gain. It's struggled at this point, hasn't it? Since coming down, struggled at this point. Maybe move that down a bit. Where did I put that? Suppose you could put it there. But yeah, nice. I haven't heard of that before. Thank you very much for suggesting that, SMFC. Listening to TMG last night, he said to use Stonksy and make a profit monthly. I need 5k on my account. I have 3 to play with and have not got Stonksy yet. Should I get it this week or wait? Well, obviously, I'm going to tell you to get it, Mike, aren't I? Obviously, I'm going to tell you to get it. Why would you need 5k on your account, though? Why would you need 5k on your account? What's wrong with having the 3 that you have? It would be my question. But yeah, I would say, of course, get Stonksy this week. You don't need 5k. You could easily start with a 3k account. I've called it a few times. Yeah, I do remember covering it. Mode is a new L2 that airdropped tokens last year. Okay, interesting. I've been using Stonksy with a $100 trading account. He said I'd need more leverage. Potentially, but you could just... There'd be nothing wrong with just using low leverage. There'd be nothing wrong with using low leverage. You're taking less risk then, aren't you? So I think like SMFC says, he said I've been using Stonksy with a $100 account. If you've got 3k, the thing is you want to make sure you protect that as well, the best way that you can. You don't want to start risking it all for one trade or whatever. So yes, obviously Stonksy's good at protecting your money as well as benefiting from profiting. So I would say come and join us, yeah. And it's not like you even have to start straight away. What you could do is, if you get the monthly plan for 145 quid, use that as, like an investment in terms of your learning, and then just slowly, expose yourself to it. So, go and find out what works best for you in terms of time frame and stuff like that. And then apply that to your trading. Leverage is risky. If you got 3k, I would just use 2 to 3x on $500 positions. Yeah, I only use low leverage. I only use 5x and below. I never go above 5x. Okay, you get your face on stream and I'll get it. Deal. Yeah, okay. Deal. So I'll see you signed up then this week, Mike. AI USDT. I'll have a look in a second. Yeah, I'm just going to go to the toilet quickly because we've been on an hour and a half, and I'll just go to the toilet. So then we're ready to rock and roll for US Open in 25 minutes. So don't go anywhere. I'll literally just be a couple of minutes. We do have 58 people watching, so I want to see all of you in the stream still when I get back. Now, in the meantime, you'll find some links in the description. Obviously, one for Stonksy, then there's the affiliate one, and then the Crypto Saving Expert Plus one. While I'm gone, if you're not a BLOFIN user already, do click that link in the description, or I'll put it in the chat now. And you will be able to sign up for a non-KYC account in the time that I'm gone, because you just need your email. So I'll only be gone 1 or 2 minutes. I'll go for a quick WAS. And then I'll just grab a quick drink, and then, I'll be back on. So in the meantime, I challenge all of you. Take it as a personal challenge, this from me. And you can tell me if you've done it or not by the time I get back. But click the Stonksy link for BLOFIN in the description, or I'll put it in the chat as well, and sign up for a non-KYC account. And let me know if you do it by the time I get back, but I guarantee that you will. What I'll do while I'm gone is I'll put the Bitcoin chart up. Let's put like the 10-minute chart on or something. So won't be a second. And I'm back. And we do still have 60 people in the chat. So big up everyone on stream. Big up everyone on stream. I appreciate you sticking around. Very, very happy with that. Very happy with that. We've got people saying, TMG saying I'm having a poo. We've got Rafat saying I started with $100 and in a week I'm now at 130. 5x max leverage. That's good. That's superb. 30% uptick in your account size. Well done, Rafat. Superb. I want to buy the dip today. At what level should I get in? Oof. There's so many factors to decide in that at the moment. I would let the dust settle. My personal opinion is I would let the dust settle at least to see what we get once the market opens. The problem is because we've been consolidating in this range here for since basically 2 months nearly. We've obviously now, at the moment, as it stands, we've obviously lost this now on the daily. So we could quickly cascade. Now, you don't really want to try and catch a falling knife too soon because we could get a liquidation event. I think this is probably prime for taking at least, unless we reclaim. If we absorb the selling pressure, we go back into here, reclaim. No issues. If we close the daily back inside here. However, to the downside, I think this is prime for taking. But obviously, one scenario we've looked at for a while is, just coming and taking all this build up of stops and liquidity, and coming sweeping here and then bouncing. So at the moment, you don't want to try and get in too quickly, in my opinion. Let it unfold a bit. TMG says Dave always go for a poo on stream. That weren't a poo. That was a waz. That was a waz. But when do you not go for one on stream? After I've been sat here about an hour and a half, I'm absolutely dying to go to the toilet. It's like it's time to stream now. It's time to poo. Daily scheduled poo. Turn off your mic. I did turn off my mic. Yeah. Long or short poo. I didn't have a poo. Everyone thinks everyone thinks I've been shitting. No, it was a waz. It was a number one. You forgot ICB. Oh, I did. Oh, I apologize, Afterlife. Oh, accept my apology. I'll go and check it now. Edvidaz, so you down? No, he started with Edvidaz started. Rafat started with 100, and then he's at 130. So he's increased his account size by 30%. I think pump at open, then dump down. How far off monetization is the Stonksy channel? I don't know. What subscriber count do you have to have before you get monetization on YouTube? I have no idea. How many followers subscribers do you have to have? Let's get the likes up to 100 likes. Yes, listen to TMG. Make sure you get the likes up to 100. Could someone update me how many likes we're on? Who wants to be chief? Oh, Gold Sniper. You've just reminded me. I forgot to reply to your message on Friday, didn't I? I've just seen you then. Has reminded me. I'm going to write that down now. First task after I get off stream, Gold Sniper, is to reply to your message. I apologise massively. I completely forgot about that. I will be on to you straight after the stream. Generally not. I can go 5-hour stream with no poo. So can I. I poo like clockwork. I poo like clockwork in the morning when I get up. I don't need a poo on stream. However, you must go for a waz on a 5-hour stream, surely, unless you've got like a bottle there or something, or you've got a catheter attached to you or something. TMG live today. I think he's traveling today. Oh no, he will. Apologise. 8 p.m. He's just confirmed there. Around 8 p.m. UK time. So there you go. 48. Not great, but not terrible. We should be pushing over 50 though. Yes, Quos, how are you doing? Great to see you. If Bitcoin dips to 80k, I'm buying my first 1 Bitcoin. Oh wow, what a milestone that is for you, Scottish. Anytime, legend, no problem at all. Much love. Yes, mate. Yes, I will. I'll be on to you. I'll be on to you. So yeah, there you go. For everyone who's wondering, TMG will be live at 8 o'clock. I made a pledge to myself every day. I'm making a video and doing a stream. There we go. So if you was wondering what TMG's video and streaming schedule was like, he's just revealed it every day. Every single day. But yeah, we did come up on Bitcoin. We've dropped back down since. So let me know what you want me to look at. We'll cycle through. I think what might be interesting is if I just pull up, just let me remove this a second. Stop screen share. Let me just check something. Can I look at this? Or do I have to have an account? Oh, you have to have an account. Oh, yeah. I was going to try and pull up the Wall Street Journal. I think that would have been interesting to look at today. Oh, okay. Actually, that's quite good. That's quite good. That. So the Wall Street Journal has got. Maybe I'll get that for us to. I think that would be a good addition to go through on stream, wouldn't it? Looking at some legacy news, and they've got an offer on at the moment where you can get access for £1 per week, and it's billed as £4 every month. That's quite a good deal. That might have to take that up. Back on we are. But yeah, we did look at some crypto saving expert news on here. Suppose we could go and see what else is out there, couldn't we? We could go and have a look at Cointelegraph. Oh, what a terrible spelling that was. Let's see. So MoonPay acquires Helio in $175 million deal to expand crypto payment services. Interested? Oh, was he bought? I knew that he had. Well, obviously he said that he was buying yesterday, didn't he? Pretty much. But I wonder, yesterday on stream, we was looking at where we was trying to find out where they bought. So they've bought another $243 million worth of Bitcoin at 95k. So they are now hodling exactly 450,000 Bitcoins. Incredible. But he has completely ruined his entry, hasn't he? Completely ruined his entry. That was down towards 30k not too long ago. That was down towards 30k not even that long ago. Dave gone for a poo. Behave yourself. Dave, can we check Algo? What's your thoughts? Yeah, I need to check ICP as well. Let me check that. But yeah, interesting. He's bought more. Let me check ICP before Afterlife boots me head in. Let me go and check that. Again, another example. Stonksy catching the drop down today on the 1 hour. 1 hour's been exceptional across the whole market. But there you go. 2 o'clock this morning. And it did give you plenty of time as well. Good couple of hours of little consolidation there before the move happened. But let's go and have a look at ICP. We'll have a look at the daily first and then we'll make our way down. It is coming and retesting here, which obviously it found resistance. So this is an interesting point at the moment for ICP here. And it has been quite an important level as you go back. As you can see here, once it got back over, support all along this time frame here, flip down to resistance. Again here, resistance, support, back to resistance. So yeah, pretty key level that it's testing at the moment. If it gets back below there, then it re-enters this kind of range here that it was trading within throughout August into November. So yeah, pretty decisive range here. before it reopens this back down towards here potentially. Now, if we go down to the 1 hour chart, let's do the 4 hour. Yeah, there's only really this to go off in terms of recent data, because then, yeah, we're going back into November then to what we've just looked at. So there's not really too much to look at in terms of lower time frame, apart from, obviously, this has been outlined now as the upper level to break back through. Where you can see why support, drop back below. So Stonksy's outlined this is a key level to the upside. So, you know, we reclaim that, then, yeah, probably going on the road to retracing the dump. So, yeah, that's where we're at in terms of ICP. Yeah, I'll have a look at Algo as well in a sec. But yeah, I wanted to get that done for Afterlife before he got too upset with me. What happened to the market? Anything new? Not really. Like, if there's not really been, if you mean if there's been any news or anything to catalyze this drop down, not really. To grow on this website, you have to do every day, no days off. It's brutal. Yeah, you need to be hitting it. But we do have 61 people in. So if you are, you know, potentially someone who's just joined in the past 5 or 10 minutes or so, thank you for joining the stream. Please do drop a like. And if you are new, hit the subscribe button and click all the links in the description to find all the good stuff. Sign up to BLOFIN if you want to trade spot and futures under a non-KYC account. Sign up to Stonksy to get the best indicator in the business, and you'll find some other good links in there as well. Think Stonksy just go short on the weekly ETH chart? Ooh, I don't know. But do you mean just like as in this one that's just opened, or the one previous? Yeah, I wouldn't pay too much attention to this at the moment, because obviously because it's in the current candle, that can easily be eradicated back into the green. We've still got 6 days to go until this candle closes. But however, you are right, it is in the red at the moment. But we'll have to see what happens when the candle closes. No, I didn't go for a poo, no. Forgot again. Well, I've covered it now. They'll have nearly... God, there's so much Bitcoin. TMG says, Michael Saylor is acting stupid. He needs to stop buying or his Ponzi will go pop. He will be illiquid under 62k, and it's plausible that we go that low. All the people that put money in his bonds the past 2 months have lost money, and they will want to redeem cash, not shares. So we will be forced to sell. Very, very interesting point. I actually think we go a lot lower than that in terms of, you know, like the next couple of years. So he has left himself wide open, hasn't he? He could have had a real nice entry. You know, even if he just took his entry up to like 40k. Even if he just took his entry up to 40k, and then he could have just stockpiled cash, couldn't he? You know, how much cash would he have had? He'd have had probably at least about 10 billion in cash there for the sidelines, and could have just bought in the event that we go lower. Hiding behind the sofa for US Open. Hopefully we get a volatile one. It'd be disappointing after this morning's price action if it's just rubbish. All right, that is good to know. True, there is 6 days left in the week. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Pudgy? Pudgy. Do you mean Pengu? Do you mean Pengu, the Pudgy Penguins token? I'm guessing that's what you mean. Well, I don't know, unless is the one called Pudgy? Yeah, it's Pengu. I'm pretty sure you mean Pengu. As you can see here, Stonksy caught really nice movement to the downside last week when we had it. But it's not really been out that long, has it? It's not really been out that long. Interestingly, though, if we go to, say, the 4-hour chart, we are probably just ever so slightly making our way down towards the levels that it settled at. So maybe we come down and sort of retest. Obviously, last time, after it launched, where it found a settling point. Nothing really too much to go off though, because there's not really much price action to look at. I mean, one thing that you can draw on for the future is obviously looking at that. So if we do get a burst to the upside, obviously watching for wherever it hits this trend line again for a cap. Apart from that, I'd just be watching to see if it goes lower than this or if it settles. Where have all the comments gone? I will check though. I will check about the monetization. Yeah, I'll see. I'll see if I can find any. I don't know why my thing took me all the way back up to there. Where was I up to? Yeah, make sure everyone drops a like on the stream. We're up to 67 viewers now, so thank you very much for joining me today. I do appreciate it. Do like and subscribe if you're new. It'd be great to welcome you back. I do go live Monday to Friday for a good few hours. I do go live on the weekend as well. But yeah, through the week we do some long streams, 2 to 3 hours, and probably Wednesday. It will be at some point this week, but I'm going to try and shoot for like Wednesday. I will have the face cam on as well, so the streams will get that little bit more better, more interactive. Obviously, when the face cam's on, I'll stretch the screen share to the full way as well. So yeah, be a good time. So yeah, great time to be joining the streams for regular viewing, and it's a great time to come and join Stonksy as well. Get full access to the indicator. So obviously you can't see it there, but if I pull up Bitcoin, you get loads and loads of value with Stonksy. You get background indications. These are for long and shorts. As you can see here, we had the indication for today and then caught the drop down perfectly. You get automated SR lines, so support resistance. These, obviously, you have thick ones, thin ones, transparent ones. They mean different things. You can customize them as well, turn some off, keep some on. And we did most recently release a massive update. It had 2 updates in one, and you can check more information on that on this video that was posted on the channel. Alongside all that good stuff, you do get full access to the Discord server as well. So yeah, never a better time to join Stonksy if you want to hit your goals this year for P&L. It's the perfect tool for you to use and the perfect community to join. That link is in the description for you. What about Coinbase? What about it? In terms of an exchange, it's all right, yeah. I use Coinbase for on and off ramping, but in terms of buying spot or futures trading, BLOFIN. Last cycle for ETH being relevant. Greed will destroy Sailor. Yeah, it's just loopy, isn't he? He could have, you're right. He could have just raised and waited, didn't need to buy. Yeah, imagine if he would have just had a big pile of cash there. If he would have had just a big pile of cash and he thought, if we go down lower, I'll deploy some. Or whatever. Whereas he's left himself really wide open now. And imagine if shit really hits the fan at some point this year or next year, and we get a significant stock market retracement and Bitcoin goes down back towards 40k, 30k. You know, he's left himself really wide open there with moving his entry so much and raising so much money. He barely bought any at 16k. It's crazy that he can't see this is a peak in the bull and he should wait. It's too risky for someone in his portfolio, in his position, to make the moves he makes. Yeah, it's crazy. He just doesn't care about, for some reason, he just doesn't care about where Bitcoin is in the market, or, you know, potentially in the cycle, which is wild, really. Like, he just gets the money, and he's like a kid that's just been given his pocket money, innit? Like, he gets it, first thing he wants to do is spend it, raise money, bang, straight firing it in, twapping the market. XRP, huge bull flag on a daily. We'll have a look at that next. He treats MicroStrategy money like it's his own, but he is running a fund, and the money comes from investors. There is not a lot of earnings. Yeah, he's not even CEO anymore as well, is he? What is he now? What's he called? I can't remember what he's called, but he's chairman, isn't he? He's chairman. Why would Saylor change what he's doing? MSTI is one of the highest grossing assets worldwide. He just has to keep up the optimism and keep buying. That's worth more than better price action. Not if he's then again 50% underwater and then people start asking for the money back. That's TMG knows loads on this situation, which maybe cover on stream tonight if you go in there and ask him. But yeah, TMG knows loads on why what he's doing is very erratic and very dangerous. He'll be the SBF of this bull market. Someone needs to be, don't they? We were speaking about this last night, and I think like there needs to be like more characters, don't there? This market, like, you know, last cycle we had SBF, CZ, Do Kwon, like really interesting characters. Where it seems like it's very dry this cycle, doesn't it? Like there's not really like any big characters with big personalities, making it interesting. What time is US? We've missed it. We were having that much fun then. I didn't even realize what time it was. It's all right, we've not really missed much. It's not really moved. Yeah, let me get this on, and let me get split screens. Good job that you mentioned that then. Thank you very much. Otherwise, I just carried on. Right, so on the left we do have Bitcoin. On the right we do have the S&P 500. Let me just turn. We'll keep Stonksy on. But yeah, left Bitcoin, right S&P 500. Thank you very much for mentioning that. Yeah, because I'd have just carried on then. I was that far back in the. I was reading the comments that I didn't even realize. Hey Dave, check Trump. I like Coinbase. No. The stock. SMFC got a major buy at $30-$40. So interesting. We are getting a push up on open on the S&P 500, but Bitcoin is tanking, and it's tanking quite fast as well. Quite fast. So there, nice scalp again. One for you scalpers. If you're a scalper and seeing if Stonksy can benefit you, called a really nice short down from here on the 1 minute chart. Then we got a bit of a bounce. Then it's got into another one here, and it's caught all the drop down on US Open. We'll have a look at Coinbase stock though. Dave, US Open 1 minute now. Yeah, we're back on track now. I will have a look at the Coinbase stock. He doesn't have a liquidation price. He's just selling business debt. He does. I suppose technically it's not a liquidation price because. But no, it is though. It is as well. He does. There would come a point where he would be forced to sell if he needed to, if people wanted the money back. Executive chairman, that's it. A classic Sailor quote. I'll be buying the top forever. Easy for him to sell debt while it's bullish. Yeah, I know. While it's bullish, the issue comes when it's not bullish. So what happens after the cycle's finished? What happens if it doesn't go crazy? Check Moderna stock. It's dumping down. We go. ETH getting nuked. Yeah, it's funny. Let Let's go and do this. Ah, behave. Let's have a look. Yeah, ETH. Oh, yeah, ETH is getting nuked. Solana. Oh, Solana's getting nuked as well. Everything's getting nuked. We've dropped below 90k. We've dropped below 90k. We're coming down. This is my first. Oh, look at that. Oh, we are nuking. Yeah. It's getting it. Oh, it's getting it. Oh dear. Right, this is the first level that I'm going to be watching for a reaction from potentially. I want to see the reaction at this level if we get there, but we have dropped below 90k. Getting sort of bounces on the 1 minute chart. We're back above 90k now. We're back above it. Interestingly, not really got much movement on the S&P 500 though. It is tanking now. Like ETH back to 2k. Seeing Bitcoin go down is crazy, man. Yeah, the wildest one was when we watched NFP. When we watched NFP on Friday. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. Look at that though. I mean, look at the red. Altcoins are just getting absolutely hammered. They are getting hammered. But we are making a recovery on Bitcoin now. We are making a recovery. So let's see what happens. But we are making a recovery. S&P 500 is now tanking. What's Sui doing? Yeah, Sui dropped down pretty aggressively, didn't it? Doge back down towards 30 cents. Let's get that back on. XRP is holding. Alt again, absolutely hammered. Ah, yes, the shakeout dump. Potentially that was it. Dump on open. Pump for the rest of the day. Who knows? Super quick 23x scalp on XDC long, and then the moment you shouted Bitcoin nuked, I Uno reversed and boom. Yeah, there you go. There you go. 2 noobs trading. Smashed it, mate. And I'm glad I could help you with that. I think that's worth a Stonksy sign up on your behalf, innit? Now, there you go. I think if you just went off about me, if you reversed it from me saying that Bitcoin nuke, then there you go. I think that's well worth a Stonksy sign up. Might get some bargains. XRP's up. Right, everyone's saying XRP is pumping. Well, let's go and have a look at what's going on with XRP. Do I have it on here? Don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah. Getting some nice relief in it. It's on a 5-minute chart on XRP. Someone asked about the saying it was bull flagging. I think. Well, I suppose it kind of broke it, didn't it? Kind of broke it. Go from there. Because that was probably where I would say would be the top of the flag. So maybe it gets back inside. And then, the bottom of the flag, wherever you want, there. But probably not there. That's probably not the best place. But in terms of the upper, in the upper diagonal, it's broke it really, and it's doing a retest now. So yeah, potentially bullish times ahead for XRP. Needs to break this level here, though, doesn't it? As you can see, it's struggled the last few times that it's approached here, and we are pumping back up on Bitcoin. So was that the shakeout? Was that the liquidation? We'll have to see. But nice recovery from the US Open dump anyway. Very nice recovery. XRP and Ondo pumping. I hope you're all winning. Hopefully, a lot of you have got some profitable trades on now. I hope so. But yeah, we are completely reversing that dump now on Bitcoin. Completely reversing it. See what ETH's doing. ETH's recovering well. Sol's recovering well. Sui's on a mad one. The strength on Sui's is ever present, isn't it? But yeah, we have recovered V reversal from that US Open dump. Road XRP up 1 minute, 1 min, 1K. Thank you, Stonksy. There you go. Big up, Scotty. With the Stonksy profits there. Well done, mate. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if you do want to obviously join Scotty and the other people that have been putting in about benefiting from Stonksy and making money, come and join us. The link is in the description. 1K, one up on the 1 minute chart. 1K. There we go. Fantastic, mate. And obviously, if you do want to join where everyone is trading, sorry, I froze then. If you do want to join where everyone is trading, who does have Stonksy, do make sure you come and sign up to BLOFIN. The best exchange for you to do your futures trading, or if you want somewhere, to load spot on to buy and sell. Non-KYC. So yeah, you just sign up with an email. You can trade all these coins that we look at on stream. You can trade them all on BLOFIN. But yeah, we are getting a strong reaction now. Very strong reaction. The dip got eaten so far. And we do have 72 people in, so thank you very much for joining. If you are new, do subscribe. If you're new or not, do make sure that you drop a like. But yeah, we are getting a real good reaction now from Bitcoin. Let's go back to just looking at Bitcoin. Real good reaction. If you are new and you're wondering what this indicator is, this is Stonksy. Obviously, you are on the Stonksy YouTube channel. Stonksy is an all-in-one trading indicator. Obviously, mostly we look at crypto, but does work on stocks, indices, commodities, FX too. Works across all tradable markets. And it does multiple features, such as, you can see the background color change for longs and shorts. And we will be releasing a bot that will be integrated into BLOFIN as well. So yeah, never a better time to join Stonksy. Come and join the Discord as well when you sign up. Stonksy caught tier perfectly. Thanks for that. Yes, Sample. There we go. The Stonksy team are eating well today, aren't they? Eating well today. Got Scotty there on 1K profits from XRP. We've got Sample saying he caught tier perfectly. Thanks for that. When is the bot due for release, Dave? In the coming weeks, just in its last phase of like development and testing. Well, not development. Sorry. Last phase of like testing and yeah. And then just waiting for BLOFIN to verify it as well. To obviously load onto there. And then, yes, Stonksy users will be eating well even more once the bot starts trading for them. And we have located one of the best strategies for that, so users won't even have to do anything. It will all be automated. So all you do is enjoy the profits. Yeah, superb open. The volatility has been great today, hasn't it? The volatility has been fantastic today. Yeah, it's been a great stream today so far. Been a great stream. Looking forward to getting the face cam on this week as well. Should make it more interactive for you guys instead of you just watching a screen, listening to me. You'll obviously actually be able to see me. So yeah, should make it more engaging, I think. Make the experience better for you viewers. What I might do as well is I might go through this watch list at some point before tomorrow's stream. And what I might do is I might just sort it out. I might put like the first 25 coins like from here. And I might just put them all in order. Obviously, if they change, doesn't really matter, you know, if one goes above another one and stuff like that. But then I might just have, then we can literally just go through and go, well, right, well, what is the overall market looking like? And we just scroll through then, and we'll just have like the first 25, 30 coins already on there that we can just flick through. I'll do that before tomorrow's stream. And if you do have any suggestions, you know, if you think there's something missing from the stream, or you think something would be a good add-on or whatever, do let me know. I'm more than happy to take on board what you guys want. Did you sort yourself a cam out? Yes, I've got one. I just need to get my studio light. And my outfit is pretty much here. I'm going to be having a cracking outfit on. But yeah, we are getting a push back up on Bitcoin as well. And we are coming to press this key region again. As you can see, we did press it before and then we rejected. But it is coming back for a real good go now. So let's see what happens. Really strong reaction though after that dump. Really strong reaction. Gold broke all-time high in GBP today. Kimono Dave. No, I sent my kimono back. You know, I didn't like it. Once it come, I didn't really like it. But yeah, you're gonna be enjoying it. What it is, I don't know whether it will be the permanent outfit, but it's gonna be the one definitely for the first stream off you. Fart coin flying, is it? Let's see. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Oh yeah, it has been grinding higher, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been grinding higher. Looks like I should have stayed in that trade before. Looks like I should have stayed in that one. I think the fun really starts for Bitcoin is if we get back above here. As you can see, like what a 4-hour candle that is. That is a really, really good looking 4-hour candle so far. If we can close it back above here, you know, if we can close it above 92k, this 4-hour candle, then we are looking on. We are looking on for pushing back up, back into this range, and yeah, really squeezing some shorts. But yeah, in terms of formation, that 4-hour candle is looking juicy with just over an hour left on it. Have a look at ETH. ETH's looking, yeah, Obviously, following on from Bitcoin's lead. But it is key that we don't get complacent with this. You know, there is still very much a job to do in terms of pushing back above here. How about Hugh Hefner house coat with a couple Playboy bunnies on camera? I wish, mate. Do you reckon we'll get an altcoin season or not? Eventually, yeah. Eventually. I don't know how strong it will be though, because there's a lot more altcoins than last time around. But yeah, I do believe, yeah, we'll see. Altcoins get the time in the sun. Ape, Moderna. No, what's the ticket for Moderna? I'm going to have to shoot off in a couple minutes because I do have a call in 10 minutes. An important one as well. Moderna, let's see. Oh, mRNA. Yeah, this one. Oh wow, what's happened to this? Jesus. What's the catalyst on this? SMFC. What's the news on that? That is crazy. Look at that gap. Wow. Ape. Someone wants me to look at Ape. Let's have a look at Ape coin. $1. Let's see. Well, we have come and interacted with the most recent low. At the moment, looks like we are going to hold above that on Ape as long as obviously Bitcoin behaves. Which is also coincides, yeah, with a key level. You know, big support there, resistance, flip back to support. Yeah, so key level, obviously $1 psychological level too as well in it. If it holds there, then yeah, it's probably good for a bounce back to obviously where it's dropped from since and then found, you know, local resistance there. If it does drop below that, then yeah, we are coming down towards testing 86 by the looks of it. But yeah, holds here, obviously key level, identified by Stonksy too. Then yeah, it looks all right. But yeah, what's this? What's happened? What's this with Moderna? It did a poo. Yeah, look. Well, yeah, I can see that. Truth about the. Oh, is that? Oh, they've cut revenue forecast by 1 billion. Wow. Check Trump before you go. I don't know what you mean, Trump. It's a ticker called Trump. Oh, what, MAGA? Trump. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it found, you know, obviously, like, looks, at the moment, it's found a bottom on it. Consolidated in there. Nice, easy trading range that it formed. Good formation. Obviously, big rally up, and it's dropping down, yeah. I mean, if it retests, you know, the upside of that, then that might be, you know, a relatively high probability, good risk reward long from, you know, like 190-ish, something like that. Aside from that, yeah, needs to break above $4-ish, doesn't it, for higher. But oh yeah, we are 92k now. Yeah, we are forming good. We're forming a good candle here. Tell you that. This is good on the 4 hour. This, we're just over an hour left. This is good. Good on the 4 hour. We could be in business here now. Lower the week potentially, as long as it carries on as it is. But yeah, it's looking good. Big thank you to everyone who's joined the stream today. if you are new, do make sure you subscribe and come back tomorrow for my stream live every single day. Do nice long streams too, and do make sure you subscribe. Now, before you go, if you're not signed up to BLOFIN, do make sure you click the first link in the description, and I'll put it in the chat as well. Sign up to BLOFIN to do all your spot and futures trading. Best exchange out there for you. That's where I'll be doing my live trading as well on stream. And it is, non-KYC. So, you just sign up with an email. But, we are getting a real nice squeeze on Bitcoin now. If we can close this 4-hour candle above 92K, obviously, where these... want to close it above where these candles closed. Because, obviously, that's where, the price settled. So, as long as we can do that, it's looking good for a real big squeeze, potentially back to 94K. Might even reverse all the drop down. Potentially the lower the week's in. Potentially. Because it had real nice reverse on that. But big thank you to everyone who joined. I will be back usual time tomorrow to obviously cover the market, what's happened between now and then. And we'll hopefully have a more settled market tomorrow to do some live trading. But until then, take care. Join Stonksy as well. Obviously, if you've liked what you've saw today, do come and join Stonksy. Full access to the indicator and access to the Discord server too. So hope to see you in there. If you aren't already a user, come and sign up. It is just £145 per month if you go for the monthly option, and you can cancel anytime. So there's no contract or nothing. So do come and give us a go. Works out just £45 per day. So very, very cheap, high value package for you. But until tomorrow. While you do call Dave, just leave stream running with music for an hour. Do call on phone or something. Well, just leave Bitcoin running. So just put it on a 10-minute chart. Or just leave it like that. Do you call on? Okay. Yeah, sure, I can do that. I'll leave that on. One minute chart. Okay, 1 minute chart. Oh, where's that gone now? Pull that over. So that's on the screen while I leave it. There we go. Right, okay. Well, yeah, there you go. If you want to watch price action unfold, I'll leave that on in the background for you. I'll up the music a tiny bit because obviously I won't be speaking. There we go. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining the stream, and yeah, enjoy the music and the unfolding price action.